What's up, guys? I'm Des here from the Strong Family Money Show, here with your tips for the week. Um, anyway, these 3 tips will help you be a better father, take care of your finances better, and be healthier. I usually upload these by themselves on as parents, and you not have a plan to in your Disney Plus and all that stuff on your computer, right? You can use, and when you're in a caloric deficit, to try to. So tip number one is my biggest pet peeve. I don't want to call it pet peeve, but something that I dislike a lot is when parents talk to their kids like babies, right? I have always had the mindset of you talk to your kids like they're just adults, but in smaller form. Because one, this would be quick tips. One, it improves their vocabulary, right? The more words that they hear, the more words they learn, and then in turn they'll be able to communicate with you better, right? And that will allow them not only to speak to you but also to speak to others. Because when you're a parent, you understand your child in whatever broken language they speak. If you're able to teach your kids a lot of vocabulary early, then they'll be able to communicate with other people as well, and not relying on you to translate for them when they speak to other people. And it also makes it easier to help them. The biggest thing that sets kids off for like tantrums or like poor behavior is the inability to communicate properly to their parents, right? So they can't express to you what they're feeling. So they get frustrated and then they explode and blow up, and then that turns into something bad, right? So that if you're able to teach them early a lot, or like a rich vocabulary, they'll be able to communicate with you, and it helps you in turn help them. Okay. Second health tip. A lot of people, when they start out, they want to have the perfect program right away, and they delay working out or getting healthy because they're looking for the perfect plan before they start it, right? So there's a term, right? You want to build the plane while you're in the air, right? So the best thing for you to do is just to get moving and do something, right? And it may not be the final thing you decide on, but it will at least get you down that path so that you can get going and build up momentum instead of delaying more, trying to find the whatever perfect thing is, right? So let's say you think you want to go to the gym, right? And I have another video that talks about what should you do as a beginner, but just show up there once or twice a week in the beginning, right? Walk around, look at all the machines, ask questions, touch some barbells, whatever, right? And you want to make sure you do that enough times until you become comfortable going there, and you decide that that's what you want to do, right? If you want to start, walking. Let's say you think you want to. Let me go into airplane mode here so we don't get disturbed. Let's say you think you want to start a marathon training plan, right? You don't want to start running a marathon right away, right? So you walk around the block a couple times, multiple times a week, until you decide that's what you want to do, right? The most important thing is you want to get going and do something, figure it out on the way, change things, totally change course, right? But at least you're going and you're in the mode of, multiple times a week, I'm going to do things to improve my health, right? That's number 2. Number 3, improve your finances by finding a rich friend, right? The saying goes, if you're we'll use financial stability, right? If you're the richest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room, right? So you want to find a person who's better off than you financially, who has made, and not because of a windfall, but because of decisions they made, right? You want to find someone who you can you want to help them in some way so that they can then share their knowledge with you right? And if it's just friendship, that's great, right? And if you can really become friends with somebody who's more well off than you are, and then in turn you can ask them questions and they answer the questions for you, great, right? If you find someone who is more well off than you, and you do something to help them, right? You have a skill that they don't have, and you then exchange what you do for what they know. That's great, right? You definitely don't want to be the person who's a one-sided friend, right? You don't want to go and say, share everything you know with me, but then in turn they get nothing, right? They may enjoy doing it because that's something that they enjoy doing, is being a mentor, but you don't want to go into the situation that way, right? You want to be able to give them something so that they in turn give you something. And then that will help you also with any questions or decisions that you have to make, with the knowledge you get from them. So there you go. 3 tips for you this week. Talk to your kids like adults, move until you find something you like, and find a rich friend. This is Andres from the Strong Family Money Show. Click the link below. Get one of my 2 free ebooks. If you have something to share with that helps families and people, there's an interview form on my site as well. Like and subscribe and share this with someone you know. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.